There's something special about being able to do what you love in a place that you love. Becoming a college president was never a goal for Dr. Hope Rivers, but now that she's accomplished it, she can't imagine working anywhere other than in the community responsible for who she is today. Dr. Rivers' seat at the table is truly in a place she calls home. We are living in a country where a first-generation African-American female from a rural town can become a college president. Who do you bring to the table?
Hopefully, there will be some young, person that sees my story, and they are from one of my 7 counties, or quite honestly, they could be from any of the counties that we serve here in South Carolina, but Piedmont serves 7, and they're all rural, but they can see me and decide, my goodness, if Dr. Rivers can become Dr. Rivers, and I'm smart, and I do all of the things that I need to do in classes, then I too can have a seat at the table. The table is not closed. It's not designed for just a certain type of person, but it's designed for everyone that is willing to put in the hard work. So hopefully, those are the people that I am inspiring. I remember myself, as a first-generation college student coming onto a campus, not knowing where to go, not knowing what buildings meant, not knowing what I was supposed to get from that building when I got in there. I am born and raised in Whitmire, South Carolina. You smile about that because everyone that knows me knows that I'm going to say and share that I'm from Whitmire. And that's in Newberry County, and that's one of the counties that we serve. I feel so fortunate and blessed to have been born and raised in Newberry County, having a family environment in that setting where you're loved and you're cared about, and your educational settings and your instructors and all of the people that are part of bringing you up from your church to this to that, it's a wonderful community. I love, love, love that. So it was easy for me to want to come back here. And then recognizing that I would get a seat at this table as president became an awesome responsibility, but one that I certainly wanted to take on, somewhat because of the fact that I think that young people need to see images of themselves. So if I could be that, then I was like, okay, I will welcome that responsibility. I won't run away from it. When I was younger, I didn't have a lot of patience for the process. I didn't trust the process. Sometimes you don't trust what you don't know. I didn't have a lot of examples of female college presidents, vice presidents, all of those things in my immediate circle. So I would often feel like I wasn't measuring up and would be really, really hard on myself to, let's get it right the next time and that kind of thing. So when I talk to young people, I remind them to be patient. Give yourself some grace. You have plenty of time. Make the mistake. It's okay. It's all right. You'll be fine. It's easy for me to see it now. I couldn't see it then. But my mom had a way of making everyone feel seen and everyone feel important. It is 11 of us all together. I am last. There was a particular way that she would say my name, which is Hope, which is so easy to say, but she would say it in another way and make it very clear that you're special and you go out and you be you all the time. So when I talk about authenticity, when I talk about wanting to just be me, it's something that's been there for years and years and years and years and years of pride from my mom, just pushing that in me and everyone else. What happens when you are in discussions and you have diverse backgrounds at the table, you can't help but to bring yourself. So there may be an issue that comes forward and I see it through different lenses because I remember being that kid. I remember not knowing. It wasn't that I was trying to be quiet. I honestly did not know what you're talking about. So I try to bring that part of me being a female, being from a small town, all of that with me to the table so that I can think about things through those lenses. Because if you are willing, come join me. I will warm your seat up, because at some point I have to transition. But I can't transition, Darcy, being the person that I am with the upbringing that I have and not have warmed that seat up for the next generation. I had a lot of setbacks. I had a lot of times where I thought that I might want this position, or things didn't quite go my way. But I learned from each of those lessons. For everything that I've accomplished, I am still a work in progress. And that I wake up every day trying to figure out, what can I be better at? How can I do things better? What should I do differently?